Today on Rappler. President Marcos blames a design flaw for the Cabagan-Santa Maria Bridge collapse. Bodies of Philippine Air Force jet pilots have been recovered from the crash site. Senatorial aspirants Kiko Pangilinan and Aquino talk about going up against well-funded political machineries. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau rebukes Trump's very dumb tariffs. And BINI Aiah watches another PBA game amid romance rumors with player Caelan Tiongson. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. says that the flaw in the design of the Cabagan-Santa Maria Bridge in Isabela, along with overloaded trucks passing through, caused part of the bridge to collapse.
Ang ending nito, ang punot-dulo nito, design flaw. It is a design flaw. Mali yung design.
Marcos points out that the bridge was meant to be a suspension bridge, but it doesn't have cables for support. Marcos says the original project cost was 1.8 billion pesos, but it was reduced to less than 1 billion pesos to save money. When asked who should be held responsible for the damage, the president blames those in charge of the bridge's design. He adds that overloaded trucks should not have been allowed to cross the bridge. Marcos also says a more detailed design is being worked on, and the entire bridge will need to be retrofitted again. Bodies of 2 pilots are recovered on Mount Kalatungan in Bukidnon from a crashed Philippine Air Force jet late Wednesday, March 5. Army's 403rd Infantry Brigade Commander Colonel Antonio Duluan Jr. says the pilots' bodies in black body bags were taken to Cagayan de Oro just before midnight Wednesday. The Philippine National Police's Community Affairs and Development Office in Northern Mindanao identified the pilots as Major Jude Salangoy and First Lieutenant AJ Dadula. Dadula was from the village of Alaya in Manolo Fortich Town, Bukidnon, the same province where he died. He was also only 2 weeks away from marrying another military pilot when tragedy struck. Weeks before the crash, Dadula and his fiancée, First Lieutenant Eliza Colleen Colombino, had their pre-wedding photo and video shoot in Zambales. Their photos and videos showed a glimpse of the happy future they planned, which tragically ended during Tuesday's mission. Eliza posts on Facebook about her loss. Senatorial aspirants Kiko Pangilinan and Aquino talk about their disadvantage versus candidates backed by big campaign funds and political machinery. In a press conference in Iloilo City on Thursday, March 6, former Senator Aquino cites the experience of the Leni Robredo Kiko Pangilinan campaign in 2022.
If you look at what happened in 2022, ganun din naman eh. Tingin nga po namin, this is not going to be as difficult as 2022.
The tandem won in Iloilo despite the far more extensive resources of their rivals. He adds they just need to generate more awareness among voters. He also urges voters to not only vote for them, but to campaign for them as well. Pangilinan says,
So really, the challenge is how do we inspire our voters with the messages of hope, with the message of a clean track record, the message of really addressing the concerns of our citizens.
To help you make the best decision of who to vote for, we have all the information you need in one place, the Rappler election site. From comprehensive election guides and explainers to profiles of candidates both national and local, we bring you a news feed of all the latest updates on voters' issues and campaign moments. Check it out at ph.rappler.com.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau hit US President Donald Trump on Tuesday, March 4, accusing him of wanting to ruin the Canadian economy.
The United States launched a trade war against Canada, their closest partner and ally, their closest friend. At the same time, they're talking about working positively with Russia, appeasing Vladimir Putin, a lying, murderous dictator. Make that make sense.
In retaliation, Trudeau announced 25% tariffs on 30 billion Canadian dollars worth of US imports and could target another 125 billion Canadian dollars worth in 21 days.
Now I want to speak directly to one specific American, Donald. In the over 8 years you and I have worked together, we've done big things. Now, it's not in my habit to agree with the Wall Street Journal, but Donald, they point out that even though you're a very smart guy, this is a very dumb thing to do.
But on March 6, after a flurry of calls from car manufacturers, U.S. President Donald Trump says they will exempt automakers from his 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico for 1 month as long as they follow existing free trade rules. However, Trump made it clear that he is not ending his trade war with Canada and Mexico as he pressures both countries to stop fentanyl smuggling. This, despite a phone call with Trudeau where he had supposedly told the outgoing Canada's PM his efforts were not good enough. U.S. tariffs could hurt Canada's early economic recovery and possibly cause a recession. Canada depends on the U.S. for 75% of its exports and a third of its imports, making it vulnerable to a long trade war. BINI Aiah attended another PBA game between Rain or Shine and TNT at Araneta Coliseum on Wednesday, March 5. This amid rumors of a romantic relationship with Rain or Shine player Caelan Tiongson. This also marks Aiah's second known appearance in the PBA, with her presence in Game 2 on February 28 sparking rumors linking her to Tiongson. In an interview with One Sports, Tiongson says he met Aiah through a mutual friend and that they both attend the same church. Tiongson refuses to share details about their personal lives. He considers himself a BINI fan and attended the maiden leg of the BINIverse World Tour last February 15. And that's today's wrap. I'm Isabela. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.